Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Vedran, that's Vedran, and today I'll be talking about some of the inevitable Christmas songs that all of you probably heard or will hear at one point in your life. We're in this Christmas holiday season and those songs are inevitable. I mean, you're gonna hear at least one of these songs, whether you're at the mall or in your favorite grocery store or even out in the street. You're gonna run into one of these songs. They're inevitable and they are for sure holiday classics. Now, people say Christmas time is the most wonderful time of the year. I think most of the people would agree with that. I mean, why do people say that? Why is Christmas time the most wonderful time of the year? I have to ask myself, what's wrong with summer? I mean, don't you guys like the sun and being able to go for a beach or just, be sipping a glass of wine till late night while watching the stars on your balcony? Or what about spring when everything is blossoming and nature looks so nice and inviting? I mean, it does sound nice, doesn't it? But we are where we are. We're in this Christmas/holiday season, and according to most people, it is the most wonderful time of the year. Just before I forget, would it be more appropriate for me to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays to you? Maybe Happy Holidays, in case some of you don't know that on December 25th, Christians around the world are celebrating the birthday of Jesus Christ. You would expect that if that is his birthday, most of the Christmas songs would be either about or at least included the name of Jesus. But, in the modern Christmas songs, we don't hear anything like that. I mean, in fact, if any name is ever even mentioned in those songs, it's the name of, well, you guess, Santa Claus. So who is this Santa Claus guy now, and how come all of a sudden he's the main focus of modern day Christmas songs? Santa Claus is also known as Saint Nicholas, Father Christmas, Kris Kringle, or just simply Santa. He's a legendary figure originating in Western Christian culture who is said to bring gifts to the homes of well-behaved children. So technically you have to be well-behaved, you have to be good, and on Christmas Eve, December 24th, Santa will bring you presents. He will bring you whatever you wanted. So how would he know what you want? Well, you have to write him a letter. You have to write a letter to Santa Claus and send it to the North Pole, because that's where apparently he is. So I wonder what is he doing all this time before those two main days of his life, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? What is he like? What does he do in the meantime? How does he know who was good, who was bad? How do we know how he operates? Well, we get a glimpse of how he operates from this song. The song is called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It was written in mid-1930s by J. Fred Coots and Haven Gillespie, and this song is an inevitable Christmas song. It's been covered by many artists to this day. You will hear this song somehow, somewhere, either on the radio or at the mall or your favorite grocery store. It actually gives you a glimpse into the nature of Santa Claus. The words go like this: you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. It's kind of like, you better, do this or better don't do that because he's coming and you're gonna see now, when he comes here what's gonna happen, right? What else does he do? He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. So apparently, according to this song, this guy has some sort of a list of whoever was nice or whoever was naughty. He has his naughty and nice list, and now, it's what I assume that before Christmas Eve he'll have to check this list, even check it twice so he doesn't make any mistakes. And definitely he's coming to town, and you better watch out, you better not cry, you better behave, right? So I have to wonder, well, who is this Santa Claus? How does he pull that off? How does he know what I want? I always wonder that. If I never write him a letter, if I never tell him what I want, how would I even tell him, because I never see him? How would I even know when he's here? how would I know if he listens? How would I know if he, like, how does he know where I live? Well, in the next verse of this song, it's a very interesting verse. It tells you, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been good or bad. So be good for goodness sake. Like, wow, these words are really like, I don't know, like he sees me when I'm sleeping. That's kind of scary. Like, where is he? I don't see him, but he sees me. He knows when I'm awake. That means he's there when I'm awake too. Not only when I'm sleeping, but he's there when I'm awake as well. So he's this some kind of omnipresent being that knows what I'm doing, knows when I'm sleeping, knows when I'm awake. He knows what I want. Like, he can read my mind, he can read my thoughts, he can he has access to my house. He's watching me. Like, how do I know he's not recording me or something? Like, how do I know he's not some kind of creep? Like, I don't know. But apparently he has a list, and he decides, because he has the power, he decides who was naughty, who was nice, and according to that, you get your present. So this guy obviously has supernatural abilities. I mean, this guy, like, we just tell him what we want, and all we have to do is be nice, and for sure we'll get what we want, what we ask for. But sometimes, how do we know if we're not asking for too much? Is there something that not even Santa Claus can pull off? Is there something that he cannot give us? Let's take a look at this song, for example. Let's see if in this song there is something that might be even too much, even for Santa Claus. The song is called Santa Baby. It's a song from 1953, written by Joan Javits and Philip Springer. Let's take a look at the words of this song. It goes like this: Santa Baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Now that's like one request, a sable fur coat. Santa Cutie, and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your ex on the line, Santa Cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Wow, so these are just like parts of the song, but it just goes on to tell you how many like requests is being put there for Santa Claus, like fur coat, in another part of the song, it says how she wants a convertible car, she wants a ring, she wants a stocking with a duplex and checks. Like, wow, like this girl is high maintenance guy. Like, I would not want to be in Santa Claus shoes on Christmas Eve, especially if I have to fulfill the requests of this girl in particular. Like, all those requests, wow, she must be on some kind of super nice list. I mean, all those requests, we put so much pressure on this guy. Like, think about it. Is that all we really want for Christmas? Just presents and that's pretty much it? Is there more to Christmas than just that? One of my Christmas favorites is a song called White Christmas from 1947, written by Irving Berlin and sung by Bing Crosby. This is also a holiday classic. It's an inevitable Christmas song. According to the Guinness World Records, did you guys know this? According to the Guinness World Records, this is the best-selling single of all time, with over 50 million copies sold. I mean, this is a song covered by many artists, and it's definitely a holiday classic. But I mean, a best-selling single of all time is actually a Christmas song that doesn't even mention the name of Santa Claus. I'm sure he wouldn't be pleased with that. This song itself, brings me back to some good times when everything seems so carefree, and also reminds me of how time flies, and that every Christmas and every moment actually matters. It's kind of a nostalgic Christmas song. It says like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I mean, the song gives you, that kind of a warm sense of Christmas, where families gather together, and snow is falling, and children are all excited about it, and everybody's there, and it's kind of a warm and really amazing Christmas song. Since it says here, I'm dreaming of white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, kind of makes you want to think about the good old days, about the past Christmases, and definitely appealing song. especially for those people who are for some reason far away from home or are even unable to be home for Christmas. I hope you will be home for Christmas this year, and for some of you even as we speak, or maybe driving home for Christmas. And now we're coming to another inevitable Christmas song. Yeah, you guessed it. It's Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea. There's an interesting story behind this song. Chris Rea actually wrote this song in 1978, actually 10 years before he released it. He needed, according to the story, he needed to get home to Middlesbrough from London's Abbey Road studios. His wife had come down, to drive him home in her car to save money, as that was a apparently cheaper way to travel than by train, and apparently his record company was not willing to pay for the rail ticket. So there he is driving with his wife, well, stuck in heavy traffic, and snow is falling down. Chris started looking around, and he saw other drivers who were, according to him, like, all looked so miserable. Like, jokingly, Chris Rea says, jokingly, I started singing, "We're driving home for Christmas." Then whenever the street light shone inside the car, I started writing down lyrics. That's a quote from Chris Rea that says, but it's really amazing. Like, you're in a car and you kind of are in that situation as you write the song. That's just amazing. Like, you're driving home for Christmas and you actually are writing what you're experiencing right on the spot. It's not like some kind of memory that you're writing from. You're actually writing from the moment when the song's actually happening. And then you look around, you see a driver next to you, and he's just the same. It's like the way the actual song goes, and it's amazing how simple this song is, and yet so amazing at the same time. So here are the lyrics of the song, just so you guys see how simple this song is. And if you haven't yet, please take a listen. Go check this song out. It's really amazing. So the words go like this: I'm driving home for Christmas. I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas. Well, I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long, but I'll be there. I sing this song to pass the time away. Driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. I mean, there's more words, of course, but this is just like one bit of a song, one piece of a song, and it's like really, it always amazes me how simple and awesome that song is. And most of the songs I find are the simplest songs are always the best songs. I think many people are driving home for Christmas right now, and I wish you all a safe trip, and I do hope you get home to see those faces of your loved ones and the ones you care about. Just be careful and don't get upset if you, just like Chris Rea ran into a heavy snow. All you can do is just let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And yeah, that's another inevitable Christmas classic. Like, wherever you turn around, this song, you can hear this song play. Like, it's really like amazing. Like, I can't even like every Christmas song, that song is right there. But there's something interesting about this song. It's an inevitable Christmas song for sure, and it's a holiday classic for sure, and it's a great song for sure. It's called Let It Snow. It's a song written by Sammy Cahn and Jules Stein in 1945, actually. What's interesting about this song, that this song was written during a heat wave. Like, it was written in the summertime, and those guys were probably like sweating out and like just imagining cooler conditions, and this song came to like this, and then they come up with this song. But the song's lyrics, they don't mention Christmas. And this is what's interesting about this song, is that although the song's lyrics make no mention of Christmas, it is played on radio stations during the Christmas season and is often covered by various artists on many albums, like Christmas-themed albums. And this song doesn't even mention the word Christmas. Is this really a Christmas song? I mean, Christmas is never mentioned anywhere in the song, nor is the Santa Claus, or chimney, or North Pole, or any of the reindeers. Should any song that mentions snow be a Christmas song? I mean, let's check out the lyrics here. Like, this song is a Christmas song, but there's no mention of Christmas, so how can it be a Christmas song? Let's check it out. It goes like this. Well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful, and since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So obviously, I mean, assume it's, him and another person are somewhere in some kind of house or some kind of closed space, and the weather outside is not really good, but the fire, the fireplace or wherever the source of fire is in this song kind of looks delightful, and like, we don't need to go anywhere actually, so just let it snow. Who cares? Let it snow. Again, no mention of Christmas, no sign of Santa Claus or his reindeers, so we still didn't get to the part where how does this connect with Christmas? Let's take a look at the next verse. It says, man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So the weather doesn't get any better. The snow doesn't show any signs of stopping, and he brought, some corn for popping. So it's kind of an atmosphere where, two people get together, you brought some corn for popping, you brought some, it's like, it looks like you're gonna watch some kind of movie or something, and there's a fireplace there. It's almost like a love song where two lovers get together, and they get caught up in this terrible snowstorm, and they don't really care because fire's so delightful. Lights are turned way down low, we have popcorn, so we're gonna watch a movie now, or what? Let it snow outside. We don't care. Let it snow, let it snow. And then in the next verse says, when we finally kiss goodnight, like when we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. So now he's saying, when they do finally kiss goodnight, he's gonna hate going out in the storm, but if that other person will really hold him tight, he's gonna be warm all the way, even in this cold, snowy weather. And then the next verse says, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow. So the fire kind of died down, and they're still, can't get enough of each other. They're still goodbying, and he says, as long as you love me so, let it snow. Like, I don't care, as long as you love me. So this, to me, is actually a love song that just happened in the middle of a snowstorm. Like, it's a love story that happened in the middle of a snowstorm, and this guy doesn't really want to go anywhere because he's apparently very comfortable with his lover, and they're like having a good time. So they say, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. They even say it 3 times, like, we don't really care, I don't really care, let it snow. It's so, but for some reason this song is a inevitable Christmas song. It's a classic Christmas hit. Does that mean as long as you mention the snow, it's automatically a Christmas song? I don't know. He could be talking about it snow in November or early December or even January. I mean, nowhere in the song it says that this is happening around Christmas time or has anything to do with Christmas. Regardless of that, it's still a holiday classic. It's an inevitable Christmas song, and it is a great song for sure. If you never heard the song before you probably will. It's been played everywhere around holiday season. There's also another song I'm sure you probably heard last Christmas or maybe even this Christmas season. It's an inevitable classic, not just from last Christmas, but every Christmas since 1984. You probably know what I'm talking about. The song is called Last Christmas. It's a song by English pop duo Wham, released in December 1984. It was written and produced by George Michael and has been covered by many artists since its original release. It's kind of a happy / sad Christmas song. It kind of has that happy beat to it, but in the same way, it's a sad song because it, kind of talks about broken heart and love that's not returned. Like, I'm sure you guys heard the words. The words go like, last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. I think we should all be careful. We should all be careful when giving our hearts to somebody, especially around Christmas time. I mean, look what happened to George Michael. But the good thing is he managed to turn his unreturned love to an old-time Christmas hit. So don't give your heart to someone unless you're going to make a classic song from that experience. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Be careful. Christmas is a season of giving. It is, and it's good to be nice to people, but we all have to know the limit. We have to know when to stop. How much is enough? If you're, with somebody right now, like if you came up to your, let's say, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you say, you know what, this Christmas, I'm not giving you any presents. I'm only gonna give you my heart. Now, what do you think? how would they respond? Like, what would be a reaction? How do you actually give someone your heart? It's not like just you rip your heart out from your chest and give it like that. That would be impossible. I mean, it's a figure of speech, like when you put your trust and love in somebody and you expect the same in return. But what if you don't get the same in return? Like, would that ruin your Christmas? Would you be disappointed, or would you be in a way grateful that at least now you know that the person you thought was someone special actually is not? I mean, that's what happened to George Michael. I mean, last Christmas, he says, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. It's like this person didn't even wait for a week. Like the very next day, that person gave that heart away. Like it's unreal. Like the very next day, how disappointing is that? So, but he learned his lesson. He said, but this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. So take George Michael's advice, and this year, save yourself from tears. Give your heart to someone special, someone who will want you and only you for Christmas. Someone who doesn't care about all the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Someone who will, when you ask them, what do you want for Christmas? They will say, all I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you. Wow, doesn't that sound like a song by Mariah Carey? Oh yeah, it surely does. It's another inevitable Christmas song. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey is a Christmas song performed by American singer and songwriter Mariah Carey. She wrote and produced the song alongside with Walter Afanasieff. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. The song came to life in 1994. This is the most streamed holiday song today, and in the last 60 years, this song is the highest charting Billboard Hot 100 holiday hit. Now, it's pretty much the biggest, let's say, modern day holiday hit song, and it was written in 1994. Now, talking about inevitable Christmas song, this one is definitely inevitably a winner. This is the song I'm sure all you listeners have heard before on numerous occasions. It's like you can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's totally inevitable. It's a great song, and apparently, just like the song Let It Snow, it was written during the hot summer months. It's unreal. Maybe that's the key to make a classic Christmas song. First, you have to, be sweating out somewhere and thinking of colder days. I don't know. Not a bad idea. It might work. You never know. But maybe you should, then write a summer song around Christmas time. Maybe that will work too. I like how catchy, upbeat, and simple this song and its message is. Like, it's unreal. Let's take a look at the lyrics here. It says, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Like, usually, remember the song Santa Baby? Like, the girl's not wasting her time. She's telling the Santa Claus what she wants right away. Like, Santa, do this for me, do that. And not only do that, but hurry down the chimney. Like, hurry, I can't wait to get what I want. So instead of making demands from Santa Claus, like we heard in that Santa Baby song, Mariah Carey chooses to be more modest and clearly pointing out all the things she doesn't want first. I think that's new even for Santa Claus. Like, I mean, usually he gets a list of things people want and need, and and now Mariah Carey comes and says, you know what? I don't want a lot for Christmas, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't want any of that stuff. So, wow, like, you're like taken aback right away. Like, okay, you don't care about all these Christmas presents and that. Like, so what do you want? What does she really want? Well, in this song, all that she really wants is to be with her man. She just wants that loving somebody to be with her that Christmas. She says, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. So she just wants to be with her man, and that's what this song is all about. Like, and that's all that matters to her, is to be with her man, and that's really why the song is so awesome. She says, I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click, because I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do, baby? All I want for Christmas is you. Wow, that's No presents, no like convertible car, no diamond ring or checks or whatever, like no money, nothing. I just want to be with my man. I just want you, is what Mariah Carey says. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if we all just wanted for Christmas is to spend time with people we love without actually secretly wanting for any presents? I mean, wouldn't that be an awesome Christmas? Just no presents. Let's just spend time with the people we love, with our family, with our friends, with people we care about. Wouldn't that be the most amazing Christmas? Is it all about the presents? Is it really? Sometimes the best Christmases is just like when you turn on a TV and you watch a good movie and you don't care if it snows outside or if it doesn't. You just spend time with people you love, and that's what I think Christmas is all about. Now, many of the classic traditional Christmas carols I haven't mentioned, like Silent Night, Holy Night, First Noel, A Little Town of Bethlehem, and many more Christmas songs you're probably going to hear this season, like Jingle Bells, Wish You a Merry Christmas, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and many more. I couldn't mention all of them. I just kind of took out some of the the most inevitable Christmas songs that you most likely will hear this Christmas, and I hope you guys like this. Now, before I finish with this, I want to tell you, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope this Christmas you're spending with the ones you love, and until next time, keep listening to good music, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.